Part 3. All right, hold on, make sure I got this. Okay. All right, so now, okay, Bob with discouraging. I'll fill you in on what happened there. So we're at dinner, we were having dinner last night at home, and we just started talking about stuff. One word led to another. And then he started talking about Florida and this and that and me and blah, blah, blah. So he turns to me and he says, I just want you to know that this is going to be different than it was when we moved out here. So I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? He says, where you're going to be, if you get a job, you're going to, we'll get you a place to stay, and you'll be out there by yourself for a few months, and it's not like we are planning this like we did when we were planning to come to Colorado. And I'm like, what are you saying? He says, I'm not trying to discourage you. And then we started talking about the house, and I was like, maybe if we were smart, we should sell the house and downsize while the market's still hot. We can make money off the house. But he thinks the market's going to stay strong for a lot of years yet. And I got a surprise for you. You are not a fortune teller, okay? You don't know the future. You can't predict that. We can go into a recession next year. But, oh well. Once again, I'm just weak. Just let it go. Let me see. That's how it goes. Anyway, Jackie, stand up for yourself. Whatever. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so I'm looking at him as he's telling me all this, and I'm like, why are you saying all this? Don't you think I already know this? Duh, of course it's different. What if I get a job in Florida and yada, 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 and all that kind of course it's going to be different than the way we plan coming out here. Yeah, we had a lot more pre-planning ahead then, and I'm like, well, what the hell are you getting at? And he keeps saying it. I just want you to know I'm not trying to be discouraging. Then why the hell are you saying that? It's almost like he was saying stuff to make it sound negative, as if I should reconsider and we should plan ahead and do it right. And I'm like, why don't you just say that? And he keeps saying, I'm not trying to discourage you. I says, well, why does it feel discouraging? Like, you don't think I know this? He goes, well, I wanted to make sure. I said, what kind of an idiot do you think you're dealing with over here? So that really pissed me off. So, of course, I can be so easily swayed sometimes because I'm weaker than shit. I'm weaker than freaking weak is. And I'm like, well, maybe it'd be smart if we sold the house, get the profit now while the market's hot, and downsize. And he says, well, we might pay the same amount like we're paying for mortgages, pay for an apartment. Yes, I get that. Apartments are just as expensive, but we got the money in the bank. If we wait a few years, the market might crash. We'll lose value, and then we'll kick ourselves in the ass. We'll lose all the money that's built up in the house. Make sure I'm on there. Am I on there? Yeah. Anyway, so it's like, to me, it almost sounds like it makes sense to do that. But he goes, no, the market's going to be fine. I don't foresee. I'm like, yeah, okay. Okay, Donald Trump, you know the future. Okay, whatever. So it's like, I just sat there and listened. I feel like talking to him again tonight. I should record it this time so you can hear it. Sometimes our talks are so spontaneous, I don't have the chance to record it. It would look funny if I suddenly brought my phone in while we're talking, So, let me see, still on. So, that's the deal. I think I want to talk to him again and just, really see if he's really trying to discourage me or not. I don't know, man, but I really should just put my foot down. I'm not worried if I gotta live by myself for a few months. That shit don't bother me at all. Nope, not at all. Uncle Chuck is out there if I need something or I want to see him or something or whatever. Fine. have him if worse comes to worse. I don't feel too bad. I don't feel nervous about that part. My nervousness is actually performing well at a job. Because as another thing he made me feel a little bad about is if I haven't been in touch with being an admin assistant in a few years. You don't lose your skills. You don't lose it. The only thing that could possibly happen is things are a little different now because everything's electronic these days. Everybody saves all their information in this so-called cloud. It's like saving all your stuff on a website, pretty much. There's no like hard files anywhere anymore. But I already know that. And you know, it just feels like I almost feel like turning him. Just tell me how you really feel, okay? Just tell me deep down inside. What are you? And I kept asking him, "What's the point? What kind of point are you trying to make?" Blah blah. Oh, I'm not. I'm just trying to tell you, and I'm not trying to discourage you. Again, if he says it so much, you know, he rubbed me the wrong way. Gosh, I tell you, I should just still do it. Fuck him. Let him deal with all the house stuff and selling and prepping the house and whatever and however. And I mean, who's to say if I got to get a job? I don't know how much they're going to pay is another thing because cost of living is very different down there. Even if they have jobs that are, I would imagine they're going to have admin jobs. Admin jobs are everywhere in the world. But I don't know if my profession, the construction world down there, I don't know what that's like at all. But I don't know. I'm still going to call agencies and I'm going to tell them the deal. Hey, I'm looking to possibly move out there in a few months and I want to know what the market's like. What kind of a bite can I get from with my skills and yada yada. What industries are strong out there? Yada 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 yada. So that's them apples. So I'm still gonna find out because I want to know. I really want to know. Now here's the sucky part. Say if I actually did get a job right away. Say if with the new what the fuck, I can't think. Sorry, I had something in my mouth. I'm just thinking, trying to think. I can't think. I'm thinking if I go out, say if I get a job for October, I interview October, say if they want me 2 weeks later. And then I gotta go, and am I still gonna be able to make it work where I can see you? Or do I have to haul ass back home to get ready and pack my shit and drive cross country to get back for the job? I wonder if all that would interfere with me seeing you. Because I know how we talked about how I would interview and then I would spend a week with you. And I'm like, I wonder how easy that will be. I don't know how this is going to turn out at all if I decide to go forward. Am I on here? Another thing that sucks with the new job, who knows how long it's going to take before I get time off. Shit, that would suck if I can't see you for a long time. I mean, the most you wait for a new job is a year. You know, I mean, I see you once a year, so I don't know. I'm just thinking, though, I'm going through the what ifs because I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to expect of how this is all going to pan out. So I have no freaking clue whatsoever. None whatsoever. I don't even know if they have like furnished rooms where I can stay. Actually, I think you can rent stuff that have furnished that I can be in temporarily. I got to do all this research and shit. It's a lot. But if I was smart, but then again, if Bob was smart too, we'd sell the house, downsize to an apartment, stay in Colorado until retirement, stay at my job. I really don't want to because I'm building a lot up with the employee-owned benefits there. You know, it's lots of money that you get to save as long as the market does good. It's just like shares in a market. And whatever, I get all twisted with that shit. My brain's all twisty. And or just leave the job and find another job in Colorado until I retire. So I don't know. I'm getting tired of wearing a purse around. I'm getting tired of wearing a computer at my hip. No, I'm only kidding. That's not the only reason. All right, I think that's about it for now. I left you lots of crap. All right, I'll chat with you. Okay, bye-bye. I'm doing it like it's voicemail.